Good morning, welcome to the Hobby Homestead. This morning we are making red, white, and blue waffles for the kids for the 4th of July today. So happy 4th of July. Follow me as we make this delicious treat. Alrighty, so this morning we're making red, white, and blue waffles for the kids. We're going to start out with 1 cup in each bowl of pancake mix. I have 1 homegrown egg in each bowl. And then we use picket fence milk. This is my favorite milk ever. So we're going to get all 3 of these bowls mixed up, and then we'll get the red and the blue put in, and we'll leave 1 white. Okay, so after you get each one of these mixed up, take some white. Some blue. And some red. After we get these filled, we will shut this and we will let this cook, and I will show you what they come out to look like. So as the waffles cook, we're going to go ahead and get some fruit mix in this bowl. And these have already been washed. This way the kids can put them on top of their waffles if they like. I'm going to do blueberries and strawberries. So with this, everybody have plans for today. My oldest is going to do the parade, I think. Drive his lawnmower through it to advertise his business. Who is 14, so he's got a lot of ambition. He also does his own YouTubing for fishing, catch, clean, cook. Yeah. Go ahead and mix that up. There's a fruit that they can put on top of their waffles. I'm also going to make a homemade whipped cream for them to put on top of their waffles. Okay, so our first batch of waffles getting ready to come out. They are hot. What they're looking like. So now we're going to work on the the whipped cream, but I'm using heavy whipping cream to make the whipped cream. So I put about 2 cups of it in. And then I'm going to add vanilla. And as you see on my channel, I don't use sugar in my house. Sugar is one thing I don't use. So you're going to want to whip this until you have nice, thick, heavy peaks. And you could always put fruit in your waffles. I do most of the time. But since I gave them fresh fruit to put on top, I'm not going to do fruit in them today. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed up to get the whipped cream. And there is the whipped cream to go on top of the waffles. Alrighty, friends. So next, I'm gonna make my husband some fried eggs because he does the carnivore diet. So he's lost a lot of weight doing it and getting healthier. So I'm making him eggs and sausage this morning. And the sausage is from my homemade brats that I made yesterday. That is what I am making him for breakfast this morning. Here's the kids' waffles. Alright, so we're going to get him some farm fresh eggs made up. And when I make my husband's eggs, I only use Kerrygold pure grass-fed Irish butter. I don't use the generic butter. Now when I do my baking for the kids, I will use the cheaper butter. Just because that butter is really expensive. Alright, take these over and put these on his plate. Get his breakfast ready. So what does everybody have planned today? We are going to probably do the parade. And then after the parade, I think the town's got a couple activities for the kids and stuff to do. Alrighty, friends. So in here, I am air frying my husband a couple of the brats for breakfast that I made yesterday. Those will go on the smoker today. Don't mind, my kitchen's kind of a mess. Always a mess after I do a big cook. But I made him his fried eggs. We got mixed strawberries and blueberries, homemade whipped cream, and then red, white, and blue waffles. So I hope everybody has a blessed 4th of July.